New England Championship Wrestling, sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance.
If I can't beat you, Colt Cabana in a best of 7, my career will be over. I will leave forever the NWA.
Blackstone here with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Colt Boom Boom Cabana. Friday night, June 8th in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. 7 Levels of Hate, Stage 2. After making Adam Pearce bleed, you are now up 1-0.
1-0, Adam Pearce. You have asked for 7 Levels of Hate. I beat you in the middle of the ring in Hollywood, California, and you said that's not good enough. Here I am, the champion. Here you are, one last ride, crying about it to anybody that will listen. Well, we don't have to keep this thing in Hollywood, obviously. We're taking it around the world. Around the world, and the next step is in the Boston, Massachusetts area. The belt has not been there in the longest time, and I think it's about time that myself, the title, and you, Adam Pearce, show up in a Boston street fight. I've been known for my Chicago street fights. People know me. They know what I do. They know I'm crazy. They know I'm all about it. So we can change the city, but the situation stays the same. Adam, you're going down. Get ready to mark it 2-0 for the heavyweight champion of the world, Colt Boom Boom Cabana. I'll see you in New England.
Friday night, June 8th, NWA New England Championship Wrestling, Stage 2 of the 7 Levels of Hate.
On this edition of the NECW Online Update, World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexxis Nevaeh takes on arch rival Adrianna in a non-title grudge match. Plus, words from the NECW Tag Team Champions, all money is legal. Final comments from former world champion Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and a complete rundown of matches for Friday night's Stronger Than Hurt in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Welcome everyone to the NECW Online Update. Sheldon Goldberg here, Alexxis Nevaeh standing by with some pre-match comments before this non-title grudge match.
What's up guys, it's Alexxis Nevaeh, the Triple W Women's Champion, and I'm proud to represent NECW. And I'm always up for a challenge, no matter who or where, so just bring it.
All right, Alexxis Nevaeh ready for the challenge of Adrianna, who holds a victory, a count-out victory last January over the World Women's Wrestling Champion, and these two are going at it hammer and tongue. Referee Joe Mullet having to physically pull the champion away from Adrianna. Again, fans, this is a non-title match. The title is not on the line due to the nature of the way Adrianna won the matchup in Malden this past January. Alexxis snap-marrying Adrianna out of the corner. Off the ropes now, Alexxis. Drop kick right on the money, right to the face of Adrianna, and a cover right here. Only 2. Adrianna putting the bad mouth on Alexxis, saying that she's not in her class, bragging about a victory over the champion, which she does indeed have, as Adrianna sends the champion face first into the turnbuckle. And Alexxis with a trip out. Cover right here, and only 2. Alexxis sending Adrianna face first into the buckle as she mounts that second rope and lays it into the challenger. Adrianna exhibiting some strength, trying to pull Alexxis out of the corner. Oh man, Alexxis just got dropped on her nose. And an opening for Adrianna. Blatant choke in front of referee Joe Mullet. Loving blow by Adrianna. Alexxis Nevaeh on the deck. Adrianna taunting the fans and now rubbing the face of the champion into the canvas. Adrianna saying, there's your champion right here. Adrianna now setting Alexxis up for Boston Crab. Alexxis trying to hang on. Up on the elbows, taking the leverage away from the hold. Let me tell you, Alexxis Nevaeh, as tough as they come. Referee Joe Mullet asking the champion if she wants to give up, but she gets to the ropes. Fans, this coming Friday night, you will definitely want to be in the house as New England Championship Wrestling presents Stronger Than Hurt, the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship on the line, and so much more. Alexxis Nevaeh coming back, but cut off by a knee to the midsection by Adrianna. Blatant choke on the lower rope by Adrianna. Again, the title is not on the line in this matchup. Adrianna, full body slam on the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Cover, and only 1. Adrianna with the cover again, cinches her in tight, but only gets 2. Fans chanting, go Alexxis. The champion to the corner. And Adrianna gets rocked with an elbow. Oh man, Alexxis just grabbed a handful of hair and drove the challenger to the canvas. Adrianna getting tossed around like a rag doll. Adrianna tripping out the champion. Ground and pound time. And Alexxis covering up. Alexxis rolls her over. Gets a few licks in of her own. Clothesline misses. Adrianna right behind her. Kick to the midsection. Drives her face first into the canvas. Adrianna rolls her over for a cover and gets 2. Perhaps a little frustration showing on the face of Adrianna in this non-title grudge match. Alexxis sends Adrianna to the corner. Champion catches the boot. Drives Adrianna face first into the canvas, and a cover, only gets 2. Adrianna showing herself to be a worthy competitor to the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Alexxis now, perhaps sending her, crossface by Alexxis. Something new in the arsenal of the champion. Adrianna trying to turn out of it. Adrianna getting a foot on the middle turnbuckle, drops down. Oh, wait a minute. Alexxis may have hit her head. There's a 3 count. The fans are stunned. I'm stunned. It looks like an upset victory for Adrianna in this non-title grudge match. Alexxis holding her head. Let's go to Chris Norman for the official word.
And your winner of the match, Adrianna.
Fans not very happy about the decision, but it is official. Adrianna has scored a pinfall victory over the World Women's Wrestling Champions. This automatically makes her the #1 contender and automatically puts her in line for a title shot. A stunning turn of events here in Blackstone, Massachusetts. And fans, this Friday night, Adrianna and Alexxis will collide with that piece of hardware on the line. We will try to bring you post-match comments from Alexxis Nevaeh. When we return, there is more NECW Online update straight ahead, right after we tell you all about this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live with Stronger Than Hurt, Friday night, June 8th at the Knights of Columbus, 582 Bedford Street, Bridgewater, Mass, with an 8 p.m. bell time. The main event is Stage 2 in the 7 Levels of Hate, as NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Colt Boom Boom Cabana takes on former champion Scrap Iron Adam Pearce in a Boston street fight. In a special 6-man tag team war, NECW Tag Team Champions, All Money is Legal, team with former NECW Heavyweight Champion Slick Wagner Brown as they collide with the Mill City Hooligans, Chase Del Monte and the Logan Brothers. World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexxis Nevaeh battles Adrianna with the title on the line. The Statement Ilya Markopoulos squares off against the Real Deal Brandon Locke. Julian Starr versus Johnny Thunder in a return grudge match. In a battle of the super heavyweights, the 7-foot-plus Giant Pharaoh goes one-on-one with the Monster Apocalypse. Plus, the return of Tony D'Avanzo and more. Tickets are on sale now, online at necwwrestling.com or call toll-free 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Be there as NECW makes history with Stronger Than Hurt, featuring Stage 2 in the 7 Levels of Hate, Friday night, June 8th in Bridgewater.
Adrianna, you want to do that to me? You think you could get away with it? Actually, you can't, because you didn't win this, and this is what it's all about. June 8th, it's one more time, one more round, me and you, and guess what? I'm coming out on top.
Adam Pearce versus Colt Cabana, old school versus new school.
NWA World Heavyweight title match. and Johnny Thunder is honored to be on that card.
You know, I'm excited because I get to be in the building when that match happens. And not only do I get to watch and learn from 2 guys with the kind of accolades they have on their belt, but you know, I get to see my future goal.
You look at Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and he is like the modern day extension of the NWA World Heavyweight Champions of the previous generation. People like Harley Race, people like Ric Flair, Dory and Terry Funk. It's almost like they went into a laboratory, put all those guys together, and brought out a guy for the new generation, and that guy is Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Colt Cabana, while he still has that same reverence and respect for the tradition of the National Wrestling Alliance, he's taken the modern tools of technology and used them to make himself a star throughout the world. 7 Levels of Hate is something that New England Championship Wrestling is proud to bring to our fans, and we are proud to be part of the National Wrestling Alliance and bringing the most unique series of matches in modern wrestling history to fans throughout our area and across the country and around the world.
Hey, K.
What's up? What's up?
You know what?
What's that?
Listen here. June 8th.
June 8th. Okay,
It's the Logan brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, who that punk they be with?
Chase. The Monto, the tomato. The Monte.
Chase. The Logans. Guess who I call?
Who you paged?
Slick.
Oh, SWV?
SWV. That's Slick. Slick. Our boy Slick is gonna be in the building. He gonna be in the building. Tell me gonna be in the building. June 8th.
June 8th?
June 8th gonna be in the building.
He's gonna be with us?
Yep.
6-man tag?
6-man tag.
All money Steagles, Slick Rock and the Brown?
Yes.
Against the Logans and Chase the Monte?
Yes.
The Monte?
Yes.
Monte?
It don't matter.
All right.
Okay. But I'm not worried about that.
Hey, that's not it.
After we beat the Logans, and Slick do his thing.
Again.
The main event.
Oh, you know the main event, don't
I
you?
know what the main event is. Do you know what the main
Colt.
event is?
Boom.
Cabana.
Against Adam Pearce. Oh,
I was gonna tell him that.
The NWA title. NWA title. Be there. June 8th. See, all money is legal and Slick Rock the Brown against the Logans and Chase Del Monte. And don't forget, the NWA World Heavyweight titles on the line with Colt. Boom. Cabana against Adam Pearce. Hey, yo.
No, it's not clever product placement. What you just saw was a bottle of Jack Daniels 95% empty. The proverbial collateral damage, as it were, when I lost stage 1 in the 7 levels of hate, first blood, to you, Colt Cabana. And here we sit here, and it's less than 2 weeks away from stage 2, June 8th in Bridgewater, Mass, where it will be a Boston street fight, and it would be very easy, Colt Cabana, to crawl into that bottle and finish it off. To let myself slip away into a whiskey-induced stupor, to get rid of the mental images that I keep seeing over and over again. People seeing the picture of the turnbuckle laden, disgustingly covered with my DNA and my blood, and yeah, that was at your hands. Do you know how much I hate you? I don't think you can understand it. Yeah, I could jump inside that bottle of Jack Daniels, I could drink another one, and I could just drink until I pass out, until I could escape the nightmare that this has become for me. Do you realize what runs through my mind when I think about the possibilities that within 2 weeks' time, I could be down 2 matches to none to you in a 7 levels of hate, a series, a best of 7 that I called for, that I laid everything on the line for, that I said to you and everybody else, if I can't beat you, I will walk away. Now, if you paid attention at all, you also saw that bottle is closed. And that's symbolic. It symbolizes the lengths that I am not willing to go to escape. Because I want to feel every hurt. I want to cry every tear. I want to scream every scream. I want to pull what hair remains growing out of my head out. I want to think about what it felt like as my head was bashed into the turnbuckle 30 times and I bled all over it, and I realized I had that moment of clarity, that silent lucidity when I knew I was down 1-0. I want to know what that feels like. Because when I walk into Bridgewater, Mass on the 8th, very, very short few days from now, all of that pent-up frustration, all that anger, all that embarrassment is going to pour out onto you. Because it's going to be a Boston street fight. And you said it best, though, you're known for your street fights, well, so am I. I've bled up and down both coasts of this country and all over the world in street fights very similar to what's going to take place on June 8th. And let me tell you, if you don't already know, you are in for one hell of a fight. You are in for the battle of all battles. 7 levels of hate doesn't get any worse for you than a street fight. Because I plan on taking everything that you've done to me and dishing it right back out onto you. I plan on making you feel every ounce of pain. And I want to see you cry every single tear. And I want to watch as your own plasma, your blood, your T helper cells, and everything else pours out of your face. And then I want to spit in your face. June 8th, New England Championship Wrestler, 7 levels of hate, stage 2, a Boston street fight. Parental guidance is very suggested.